Hello students, this is Mrs. Whitlock. I'm your school library media specialist. This video tutorial is for all students, traditional in-person learning and distance learning students. So this tutorial is going to be a little long. There's going to be quite a few instructions, but I really want to get books in your hands, guys. So it's important that you know how to access our online collection, how to log into your library account, browse for books, check to see which books you have checked out, when they're due, how to place books on hold, what the procedures are for picking up books that you've placed on hold. So I am going to go through a lot of things in this tutorial, but it's information that I think is going to really come in handy. So we're going to start at the Stewart's Creek Middle School homepage and go to Academics and down to Library Media Center. In the middle of the library homepage, you can see my email here. Please email me anytime with any questions or concerns related to logging into your library account, related to finding a book that you might be interested in, if you need a book recommendation, if you're having trouble accessing your account in any way or using the features that are on the account, please email me. I'm here to help. So we're going to go to click here to search the SCM Library Online Collection in big red letters. So just click that link. And it takes us to Destiny Discover. This is our online platform for our library collection. So right now it says, welcome to Stewart's Creek Middle School. The first thing you have to do is log into your library account. So in the far right corner, you're going to click log in. And for this example, I'm going to actually log in as a student at Stewart's Creek Middle School so that you can see what this looks like from a student's point of view. What is your username and password? Same username and password that you use for any online platform that you use related to school. So it's the same username and password that you use for Clever, the same username and password that you use to log into the computers at school. It should be your first initial, your last name, and then a 4-digit number for your username. Your password is also your student ID. It's also your lunch number. So if you have any problems logging into your library account, please shoot me an email so I can help you. You're going to click Submit. And now we're logged in as a student. It says, welcome Jaden to Stewart's Creek Middle School. So let's search for a book. Let's say you know the title. We're going to see if this library has Hunger Games. And we do. So this tells me a couple things. This green flag in the corner that says in means that this book is available for checkout. It is sitting on the shelf in the library right now. If I click on the title of the book, it gives me a little bit more information about this title. So it gives me a little summary, and over on the right, it even gives me some other book suggestions, books that I might like if I like the Hunger Games. Down here where it says sublocation, it says dystopian. This is the genre of this particular book. Our fiction collection is organized by genre. So in the library, this particular book would be in the dystopian section. Well, I've decided that I want this book, and I want to make sure that I can pick up this book from the library, that it will be ready for me. If you are an in-person learning student, so you are going to the school for your traditional learning every day, you can put this book on hold. And that means that we will pull the book from the shelf. We will hold it at the library counter for you to pick up. Holds expire in 3 days. That means from the time you click hold, you have 3 days to pick up that book. If it's not picked up within 3 days, we return it to the shelf so another student can have it. If you are a distance learning student, when you put a book on hold, we will pull that book from the shelf, put it in a bag, put your name on it, and leave it in the front office for someone to pick up for you. And you still have 3 days to pick that book up. All holds expire in 3 days. So after 3 days, if the book has not been picked up, we will return it to the shelf. So I know I want this book. I'm going to click hold. Okay. I'm going to X out of this screen because now I see something has popped up in the far left corner in the menu. I have a little notification up here. I'm going to click my menu and go down to where it says holds, where I see that little notification. And since this book was in, it means the hold is ready. So hold ready means the book is ready to be picked up, either from the library if you're an in-person learner, or from the front office if you're a distance learning student. It also tells you when the hold expires. So after the expiration date, if you have not picked up the book, it goes back on the shelf. Okay. The other thing that I want to show you at this menu is the checkout section. This student has one book currently checked out, and it also tells me when it's due. So this is a great reminder when you log into your library account. You can't remember if you have a certain book checked out. You can't remember how many books you checked out. You can check out up to 3 books at a time. So currently, this student just has 1 book checked out. This student can check out 2 more books if she wants to. Also, you can put 3 books on hold at a time. Okay, so 3 is the magic number. 3 days, holds will expire, 3 books at a time, 3 books on hold at a time. So 3 is the magic number. Now, I want to show you something else. I am going to search for another book. So the My Hero Academia book that I really want to check out is this one, Volume 6. But what do you notice? There's a red flag that says out. That means some other student has already checked this book out. So here's what I recommend. Go ahead and put it on hold. All right, now, if I go over to my hold notification, I see my Hunger Games book is ready, but what do you see about this My Hero Academia? It's not ready because it's checked out to another student. So this hold is called pending. This means that we know you want this book, but you can't get it yet. Your hold is pending. So as soon as this book comes back to the library and is checked back in, it will change from hold pending to hold ready. So that's why it's important for you to be logging into your library account to check your hold notifications, because from the time your hold is ready, you're going to have 3 days to pick it up. So at least be checking your library account every 3 days, especially if you're putting books on hold and that you have some holds pending, okay? All right, I'm gonna go back to the Destiny Discover homepage. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit because we have some different sections here on the homepage that I want to point out to you. We have a section called Recently Added Books. So these are all our new books that have been added to our collection recently. You can click on any of these titles to learn more about them. We do have ebooks in our collection. So these are electronic books that you can actually read on your computer or on your device. These are nonfiction titles that what might be good for some research. You don't actually have to check these out. You can just actually click on these and open them up and scroll through the pages of these books. But some of our ebooks, the ones that say in and out in the top corners, those actually have to be checked out. And it's the same process for checking out or putting books on hold for the ebooks. Audiobook, same thing, guys. You can click on an audiobook. And of course, things are moving slow because I'm recording this video and doing a tutorial. Okay, I'm not going to wait for this audiobook to open. When it does open, you can access it on your device and listen to the book on your device. I'm going to keep scrolling down. Oh, there it is. Yay. All right, so we can check it out and it will be officially checked out to you. You can just hit play and hear it from your device right here when you're logged into your library account. So don't be afraid to check out an audiobook if you're into listening to books on audio. What if you don't know the title of the book that you're looking for, or you don't know the author's name, but you know that you really like horror books? You can search by topic or genre. So if I click on horror, I can scroll through all these different books that are in our horror collection. And there's filters as well. So over on the left-hand side, all kinds of filters that you can change to suit your needs. So play around with those. You are not going to hurt anything. So definitely change the filter if you need to. Going back to the home page, I want to show you the Lightbox books. These are so cool. So Lightbox are interactive ebooks. And most of the topics are based on your science and social studies standards. So for example, if you're learning about the sun in science, you can click on this interactive Lightbox title and just click open. These Lightbox books are interactive, meaning the pages have different features that you can click on, like videos, audio, all embedded right here inside the pages. So you can click on these different things and it gives you web page examples, links to different web pages with more information about these topics. You can scroll through these pages and check out all the interactive elements that are available on these pages. They're really cool. I would definitely suggest checking these Lightbox titles out. All right, so I think I've gone over the main things that you need to know right now. Just remember that if you're putting books on hold, make sure you log in and check your holds, okay? See if they're ready to be picked up or if they're still pending, okay? If you've changed your mind and you don't want to get this book anymore, you can click on hold and it's gone, okay? All right, any questions, concerns, shoot me an email. I can't wait to work with you guys this year and get some books in your hands. Bye, guys.